The world is changing faster than ever before. For decades, global power was concentrated in the hands of a few Western nations. But today, a new alliance of rising economies is challenging that balance. This alliance is BRICS, a group that has grown from a symbolic partnership into one of the most influential forces on the global stage. As its economic and political weight continues to increase, experts say BRICS is shaping a new world order. BRICS began with just 4 countries: Brazil, Russia, India, and China, before South Africa joined in 2010. Initially, it was viewed simply as a collaboration between large, emerging markets. But over the years, BRICS evolved into a platform for economic cooperation, development planning, and political dialogue. Today, more than 30 countries have expressed interest in joining the alliance, a clear sign of how rapidly its influence is expanding. As an economic bloc, BRICS is enormous. Combined, the BRICS nations represent nearly half of the world's population, a market of more than 3.6 billion people. Their GDP continues to grow faster than most Western economies. When measured in purchasing power, BRICS has already overtaken the G7. And with new members joining, this gap is expected to widen. The rise of BRICS signals a redistribution of economic power, no longer limited to the traditional Western financial centers. One of the most significant goals of BRICS is reducing dependency on the US dollar. For decades, the dollar has dominated international trade, energy markets, and global finance. But BRICS countries are now trading increasingly in local currencies. Russia trades oil in yuan. India and UAE settle energy payments in rupees. China promotes the digital yuan. And behind closed doors, discussions continue around a potential BRICS trade currency, a step that could fundamentally shift the global financial landscape. So why are so many nations rushing toward BRICS? The answer lies in equality. Many developing countries feel that Western-led institutions like the IMF and World Bank often impose strict political or economic conditions. BRICS, on the other hand, promises cooperation without political pressure. It offers development partnerships, infrastructure investment, and access to large markets. And for nations seeking independence from Western influence, BRICS is an attractive alternative. BRICS is no longer just an economic alliance. It is becoming a political force. Member countries increasingly coordinate their positions in global institutions like the United Nations. They advocate for reforms in the IMF and World Bank to give developing nations a stronger voice. And in regional conflict, BRICS is establishing itself as a counterweight to Western military and political influence. Slowly but steadily, the world is witnessing a shift from a unipolar system to a multipolar one. With new institutions like the BRICS New Development Bank, countries now have an alternative to Western-controlled lenders. Billions are being invested into roads, energy projects, rail networks, and digital infrastructure across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Slowly, BRICS is building a parallel financial system, one that operates alongside the Western-dominated model, giving countries more choices and greater freedom. The rise of BRICS does not mean the fall of the West, but it does mean the rise of a more balanced world. A world where economic and political power is shared, not concentrated. A world where emerging economies have a meaningful voice. And as BRICS continues to grow, its influence will shape future trade, future finance, and future diplomacy. The global order is changing, and BRICS is at the heart of that transformation.